When doing cables, there's a few different ways that you can do it. One, you can use a cable needle, but I personally prefer using a double point needle, which is what I'm going to use in this video. So as you can see, there's actually different ways that cables can work. Some of them pull to the right, these far separate ones, and then they can also pull to the left. So the difference of actually being able to do this is quite simple. All you have to do is you have to place the stitches in the back or in the front. But to be able to do that, we're going to go ahead and essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on these 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches. I've got 2 purls in between each cable. That's just to be able to kind of separate them out and make sure that you can see them a little bit better. So I'm going to purl these first 2 stitches and then I'm going to focus on these 4. Purl these 4 stitches. And essentially what we're going to do in knitting cables is we're going to knit stitches out of order. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. All the cabling is that you're going to knit stitches 3 and 4 before stitches 1 and 2. So I'm going to take my double pointed needle and I am going to slip the first 2 stitches of my cable and just place them on hold. So this is what you would call a 2-strand cable and it's worked over 4 stitches. So you would normally see this as a C4B. We're going to actually put those stitches in the back. But the cool part is that depending on how you place these stitches, because you're always going to do stitches 3 and 4 before 1 and 2, if I keep these in the front and knit stitches 3 and 4 off my right needle, my stitches will naturally pull to the left. If I put them in the back, which is what I'm hoping to do because I want to make sure that I'm keeping along with that, is I'm going to knit stitches 3 and 4 before these first 2. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and what it's going to do is it's going to pull these 2 stitches to the right. So knitting stitches 3 and 4. That back one is going to flop around on you. That's okay. So I've now knit those 2 stitches and then you can see that they're pulling to the right. I'm now going to knit the 2 stitches off of the needle, which gives us a right slanted needle, right slanted cable. To do a left slanting cable or pulling cable, which is called a C4F, we're gonna purl those 2 in the middle, and then we're gonna focus on these 4 stitches. So same time as last time, we're gonna knit stitches 3 and 4 before 1 and 2. So I'm gonna take again my double pointed needle, and I am going to slip those stitches over, but because I want these stitches to then pull this way, I'm gonna leave them in the front. So this one back here was a C4B because we left them in the back. We're going to do a C4F, which means that they're going to stay in the front. So I'm now going to knit stitches 3 and 4 and then come back for 1 and 2. So knit stitch 3, knit stitch 4, and I now have these ones just chilling on this needle. So I'm going to knit off of those 1 more time, meaning that we now have a left leading cable, this one right here. So I'm going to do it 1 more time, and we're going to again put it in the back for the next one to make sure that we match this one. So we're going to purl those first 2 that separate it, and then focus on these 4 stitches. Again, going to take my double pointed needle, insert through the first 2, and I'm going to leave them in the back so that these 2 pull this way. I'm going to knit stitches 3 and 4, and then stitches 1 and 2. Now be careful that your left needle, these ones like to slip off, so don't let them. Shove that needle down. From there, we're going to finish off our 2 pearls. From there, you're going to work 3 rows just in pattern, not doing a twist. So essentially you're going to flip your work, you're going to knit all your knits, purl your pearls, go across. The next row you'll do, you're going to go purl 2, then you're going to knit 4 without any cables, purl 2, knit 4 without any cables, purl 2, knit 4 without any cables, purl 2. On the back side, knit all your knits, purl all your pearls, and then you're back to ready to cable. That's how you do cables in opposing views.